What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. Make sure you like this video and share, because I'm going to talk about Russell Wilson and Ciara. Apparently, they were at a show. They were at Drake's show or Super Bowl party, and Future showed up, and they decided that it was time to go. So they ended up leaving as soon as Future showed up, and he performed there with Drake. And it's not looking this looks kind of bad, and I'm gonna tell you why. One, Future's not the type of person to pull up on anybody or confront anybody, from what I understand, and I don't believe that he was gonna go there with the purpose of doing that. Now, why they were at Drake's party, knowing that, you know, him and Future are cool with each other, and they ended up, I believe, performing with each other. They were there, then they end up leaving because he showed up. To me, this just shows why a lot of times when you have Ciara and she's talked about in conversation regarding Future, it just seems like they don't, it doesn't seem like there's any type of getting to cool everything off for the sake of the child that they have together. I think Ciara wants a divide, a boundary there. If you want boundaries, that's fine, but this is a party, okay? People are gonna show up. Other rappers are gonna show up, including Future. Now, I don't know why she didn't think that he would show up. He might have been talked about as showing up. I mean, you know, him and Drake are cool, right? They've done work together as far as music is concerned, and them leaving this party, it's something weird about it, because it's like, why are you getting triggered over this guy showing up at this party? Now let's get to this video here that's provided by TMZ. Let's take a look at this video here of them skedaddling out of this party. Shout out to all the maskless people out there. You know, LA, you know, they get on you pretty hard if you're not wearing masks. But, you know, as you can hear in the background, Drake was introducing Future onto the stage, and you can hear that in the background, but you can see Russell Wilson and Ciara leaving. That doesn't look good, because people are going to say, oh, Future made them leave, right? And it's like, it shouldn't even be to this point. By now, whatever drama that has been going on should have already subsided. Now, maybe they didn't want to stay to watch the performance, but you were there to party. But them leaving while he was performing, again, maybe it would have been awkward. Maybe they were like, we're out of here. People are going to say that. People are going to say, well, they just didn't want to be there watching him perform. And it's like, there are better ways of handling it. And there's better ways of handling this situation than leaving like this, because this is gonna make y'all look bad. It's gonna make it look like y'all are triggered by Future. That's what it's gonna look like. That's what's gonna look like. I don't know if this was pre-planned. Maybe this was pre-planned. They didn't know this, but you should know, if Drake is gonna have a party, Future's probably gonna be there. You should know that before you go to that party. But maybe because, you know, it's Drake and he's having a party, they wanted to go. But you have to understand the type of people you're going to party with, and who they are cool with, and who may show up. Because this is Super Bowl week, and there's a lot, Super Bowl weekend, there's a lot of parties going on, and certain people are going to show up in certain places. And you know, Future was in town. So to me, the optics of this does not look good whatsoever. It really doesn't. And also shows too that it probably wasn't even him. It wasn't even Russell probably that wanted to leave. It was all Ciara, who still for some reason has this grudge against Future. He's the father of your child. You decided to date him and have a child with him. You can't be angry at him forever. He's the father of your child. You chose him. Whatever's going on, it needs to end, because this divide is going to affect this relationship sooner or later. Now, this story has been written about on tons of different websites. As a matter of fact, let's go to one right now. This is one from TMZ, but I'm going to go over to the one on Hip Hop DX. It says Future shows up at Drake's Super Bowl party, prompting Ciara and Russell Wilson to split. Ciara and her husband Russell Wilson briefly stopped by Drake's Super Bowl party in Los Angeles on Saturday. The party was packed with celebrities including Cardi B, Offset, Lizzo, Tiana Taylor, and Jack Harlow. But Future's presence was apparently enough for the couple to leave before things got going. According to TMZ, Future was a surprise guest at the party as the duo ran through songs such as the multi-platinum hit single Life is Good. The Wilsons decided to, well, they left before I believe Future came on stage. Before he got the chance to really perform at the party. It's unclear whether where Ciara and Future stand in co-parenting their 7-year-old son, Future. The couple had a nasty breakup not long after Ciara gave birth to their first child in 2014 and began dating the Seattle Seahawks quarterback, prompting numerous snide jabs by Future. A lyric from Jay-Z's 2017 song, Kill Jay-Z, even stirred up some controversy surrounding the matter. I don't even know what you would have done. In the future, other N-words playing football with his son. Hove rap on 44.4 opener. While discussing the line with Rap Radar podcast, the Brooklyn-bred mogul explained how the line wasn't meant as a diss, but a thought he had as he and Beyonce went through marital issues. It was a line to say that could happen to me in the future, me in my future, and it just so happens that his name is Future. He says, I don't mean any malice. That was really my fear. The relationship still is fractured to a point where both parties don't seem to want to be in the same room together. Future further fueled his toxic persona with Worst Day video featuring viral relationship counselor Kevin Samuels, who Future credits as a doctor. I actually made a video on that. Y'all can go and check it out, man. In the official visual for the single, Future confides in Samuels about how he treats and spoils women, down to belief he dropped $2 to $3 million on women he favors. To watch the full video. Listen, this is why I want to be able to talk to Russell Wilson. I want to talk to Russell because Russell is in an interesting stage in his career. You see, Russell, for some reason, doesn't want to stay in Seattle. And I think he's been wanting to get traded. Even though there are teams now that may need quarterbacks, you know, the Cardinals may end up trading Kyler Murray. I know Tampa might be looking for a quarterback. I think he would have been fine in Seattle, but the thing is that I think this has a lot to do with his wife, Ciara, and what she wants as well. It's like the Lala Anthony, Carmelo Anthony situation. I think he wants to appease her in a way. I think that Ciara does not want to be in Seattle. She wants to be either locally. She's from Texas, so I would say maybe a Houston, because Houston definitely is going to need a quarterback. Right now, I mean, who knows what's going on with Deshaun Watson? You know, some other teams as well might be looking for. I mentioned Tampa. I mentioned Arizona. So for some reason, he wants out. He's been wanting out for like the last year or two. And I think a big factor in that is Ciara. I don't think it's just his decision alone. I think it's Ciara. Seattle's been very good to Russell. You know, why leave that? You've been winning. The other team has been on and off. The offensive line has not been the best, but you have one of the best coaches in the league. You're only going to downgrade from there because most of the good young coaches have quarterbacks. So you're only going to end up going to a bad team. with the coach that's very average and is not going to be winning. May end up getting fired. So I mean, you gotta bet on yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But to me, I think he's heavily influenced by Ciara, and honestly, him leaving that party just shows that who's really toxic. Is Future toxic, or is Ciara's baby daddy drama with him toxic? Because this situation needs to be squashed. Ciara should be making sure that the public knows that there's no beef, there's no drama, everything is good, we can co-parent, but she's not doing that. She's feeding into the negativity. Her leaving that party the way that she did is feeding into the negativity. People may not want to believe that, but that's what happens. The optics are bad. The way she left that party. And it's only going to make things worse. Because I don't think Future has a problem being in the same room with her. It's her that has that problem, because I think she still has feelings for Future. He's the father of your son. If you've truly moved on to Russell Wilson, you would be able to say, you know what, let's just squash everything. Let's show the public that we're on good terms, that there's no issues there. But she can't even do that, because I think, honestly, and some people may not want to hear this, their relationship is, Russell Wilson and Ciara's relationship is fueled off of Ciara's resentment and her wanting to prove something to Future. That's what it seems like to me. Now, some people may not want to believe that, but that's how I feel like it is. And if you disagree with me, say something in the comment section. Also, share this video, like it, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All links are in the description box. I'll see y'all next one. Y'all take care.